Hi, this is Ken Boyd with the Accounting Accidentally website, where you'll find over 300 blog posts, and if you slide down toward the middle of the page, over 400 YouTube videos on accounting. So I'm going to jump over to PowerPoint and go full screen here on solvency ratios. And I want to start by making a distinction between liquidity, which has a short-term focus, and solvency, which is long-term. Liquidity asks the question, do you have enough current assets to pay off current liabilities? It's really a focus on your checkbook, as opposed to solvency ratios, which focus on your long-term ability to pay down debt and to buy expensive assets. So the first ratio is debt to assets. It could be total liability divided by total assets. How leveraged are you? How many dollars of debt do you have for every dollar of assets? You can also look at the ratio as debt to equity. Equity being assets less liabilities. How much debt do you have, particularly long-term debt, divided by equity, again, a measure of leverage. Times interest earned is a nice calculation that measures how much net income are you earning as a multiple of the interest expense you have to pay. So the formula here, which is a ratio, is net income. We're going to add back interest expense and tax expense, divided by interest expense, and the question is, the bigger the ratio, the easier it is for you to make your interest expense payments. In other words, the bigger the ratio, the more cushion you have to make interest payments and have net income left over. The final ratio is plant assets to total debt, which looks at assets over debt, which is just another way of saying how much in terms of a multiple of assets do you have for every dollar of debt. So a bigger ratio here would be better. So those are some solvency ratios, and remember that if I hop back over to website, here on conferenceroom.com, I'm coming out with a book, 25 Intermediate Accounting Spreadsheets and How to Use Them, that you can get sample chapters for. It'll be a textbook. Spreadsheets that I use in my YouTube videos and the YouTube videos themselves. 3 learning methods in one book. This is kind of an example of what it'll look like. If you'd like sample chapters, you can email me at ken@stltest.net. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.